Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Mech Merlin news stream. I see a Poor Typer, Real Omar, Biggie Lex, FitLab, and Busy Timmy joining in really early. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Alright, for all of you guys joining in for the very first time, this show is about mechanical keyboard group buys. Basically, I like to cover anything from keyboards, keycaps, what else? Desk mats, you name it, anything keyboard related. And I like to cover the group buys that are ongoing for the week. So starting and ending for this particular episode, we're talking about anything tonight, January 29th, all the way till this coming Saturday, February 4th. Yeah, it's already February. There we go. The very first ending group buy is actually ending tonight. This one is IFK Classic Magic. For those of you who are a big fan of Magic the Gathering, this is a set that is based off of it. Ending tonight, January 29th, manufactured by Divinikey, and is a die sub PBT set. If you're looking to buy just the base kit alone, which is actually, the base kit is no longer available, you have to buy the classic bundle, you know, which comes with the base kit along with a few mana novelties and all that. So yeah, if you want to buy that, you're looking to spend 130 bucks for the base, and to buy everything else such as the numpad, the spacebar, compatibility keys including Magic the Gathering enter key novelties, a mana key which is actually part of the classic bundle, and the classic novelty kit, you're looking to spend a grand total of 229 bucks. And estimated time of delivery is Q3 2023. You'll also notice that this is an officially licensed set. License Hasbro Magic the Gathering. Yeah, 200 bucks is pretty expensive for an Divinikey set. I would well, then again, that is buying all the kits, right? The novelty packs are the winners in this group buy. I played a little bit of the newer online version, but MTG is not for me. Never played Magic before. Have played, but don't play much. Yeah, now we have a key set that is based off of the classic Magic the Gathering. This one expires tonight, so you don't have too much time. 130 for the base kit, 229 to go all in. Let's see, the next item that is expiring is also a key set. It's been extended, actually. It was supposed to expire last week, but this one is extended till the 31st. I now know how to pronounce it. The Taiki 1 keycaps for $46. Apparently, once you buy these, it is 2 weeks, not a set that will take a while to get to you. But I believe last week when I talked about it, I said that I did not like the Legends at all. That's super cheap for a set, and I think last week people were saying that they wouldn't even buy it for 46 bucks. But yeah, check out this set. This one expires on the 31st. It was So speaking of extended sets, we have another extended set supposed to expire last week as well. This one is DCS SoWare Revival. For 115 bucks, you get a TKL supporting base kit, and that's really the only kit available. It does have a desk mat for 20 bucks, so if you wanted to go all in on this, 135 here. So yeah, this does have a estimated delivery time of Q4 2023. Alright, so yeah, this guy expires on February 1st. 115 for a base kit. If you wanted to buy the desk mat, 135 total. And estimated delivery Q4 2023. You don't like the kitting? I don't like the kitting either, but I guess he was rationalizing it that most people only buy up to TKL and there are only certain layouts that people do, but you know, I would prefer a much bigger kit. 115 bucks does seem pretty pricey for a base kit that's only like that. There we go. DCS SoWare Revival, expiring on the 1st. Another set expiring on the 1st is a set that I really like, specifically because it was designed by someone who used to be here in Seattle. This is a set by Cassidoo, DSA Scrabble. 125 bucks for the base kit. You've got the tiles kit for 59 bucks and a num kit for 25. When this first came out, it was only an XDA profile, which I personally feel is closer to what you would expect from a Scrabble kit, but you know, some people like DSA better when you're actually needing to type on it. Here, let's take a look at some of these pictures right here. So all in all, you're expecting to spend about 209 bucks on this. And estimated delivery date is May 1st of this year. May 1st, 2023. Rima, this is actually the Scrabble color scheme. If you look at an actual Scrabble set, these have been color matched to that. Look at that. Oh, cool. Too bad they don't give you a Scrabble set with it. Actually, hold on. Not having a dust mat as a Scrabble board is a missed opportunity. But yeah, if you guys are interested, you guys got till February 1st, 125 for the base, 209 all in, delivery of May 1st, 2023. The tile kit makes it playable, but if you look at that, that's not, well, I guess 9 A's, 2 B's. Like, I don't know enough about Scrabble to know if this actually covers an entire playable kit. How much is a actual Scrabble set? Let's go look on Amazon really quick. See, what does Amazon tell me? Amazon tells me you can buy a Scrabble kit, $14, $14.61, and then there's the premium edition, the Amazon exclusive, for $32. Okay. So yeah, both sets still cheaper than this, 59 bucks. Yeah, if you guys are interested in this set, you guys got till the 1st. There's a custom square keyboard where you can use the keycaps to actually play. Oh, yeah, that's from, I'm not sure if it was meant to be like a Scrabble board, but Donut Cables made something like that. This was like a few years back, though. I'm not even sure if Donut Cables is still around. Alright, the last key set that's expiring is also expiring on the 1st. This one is KBM 100 Acres. Go for 90 bucks. Base kit of 90 bucks, covering quite a huge bunch of layouts. Actually, you've got numpads, you've got split spacebar support. Nice, very cool. Yep, 65s, Sangan, all that good stuff. You've got novelties for 25. Oh, these are really cute. Look at that. They are so cute. I have a friend who really loves Winnie the Pooh, so I'm gonna forward this to her. See, International for 25, and oh bother, $35 Metal Artisan. Balloon Metal Artisans for 37. Couple desk mats for $22.50 each. Oh, that one's pretty cool. I think I like the 100 Acres one the best. Just one render of a board with the key set on it. But yeah, 90 bucks for the base. If you want to go all in and buy every single kit and all 3 desk mats and the artisans, you're looking to spend $280 with an estimated delivery of June 2023. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. KBM 100 Acres has a delivery time of June 2023 and is expiring on the 1st. 5 key sets that are expiring this week. Once again, that is Magic the Gathering, made by IFK, or I guess it's called IFK Classic Magic. You've got the Taiki 1, which was extended from last week. You got DCS Sora Revival, also extended from last week. Then you have the DSA Scrabble key sets, KBM 100 Acres, and yeah, those 5 key sets. Out of all these 5, which ones are you guys most interested in? Let me know in the chat. Comrades asks, wallet is safe. Are these just for aesthetic or for gaming? What is required in a dust mat to make it good for gaming? Let's see, Meep says KBM 100 Acres, yeah. Scrabble, probably Scrabble if it was a different profile. Maybe I'm just biased, but maybe Scrabble for me works best in a flat profile like DSA or XDA. Like, I can't really embrace its theme if it's like cherry or like even if it was uniform SA, I would not like it. Let's see, for me, out of these 5, you know, honestly, none of them really excite me. But if I had to choose one, I'd probably go with KBM 100 Acres as well, actually. Just because I think it's cute, and I'd specifically get the novelties and this desk mat. let's move on to ending keyboard group buys. See, Wilfred says, gonna get Scrabble for your grandma. Make sure you buy her like the tile kit as well so she can play the game. Alright, let's talk about our very first ending keyboard group buy. Yo, this is the Evo 70 R2 expiring on the 31st. So yeah, this is a board that really interests me simply because of the features that it has. So look, it's a 65%, it is a blockered 65%, and it's got macro keys on the left with the rotary encoder and an OLED or LCD. And as I've learned this since last week, but the LCD option is there because if you want a colored display versus an OLED display, which is only black and white. But yeah, quite a few other options here. Let's see. There's powerful ARM microcontroller. You can choose between a high profile case or a low profile case. You even have micro SD card slot. I guess that's for the OLED pictures or so. There's even a speaker and a temperature sensor. This board is like full of everything you could think about. Let's see, Luminous has the OG Evo 70. It's nice. The aluminum edition is interesting. Yeah, so let's talk about that. See, so the price you're seeing right now, $161, that is only for the FR4 and acrylic case. If you want to bump it up to aluminum and acrylic, it jumps up to $193. And then if you want to bump it up to aluminum and aluminum, that's when it goes up to $437. And once again, you can pick between low profile and high profile as well. For $437, and I think there's a particular one. There we go. Aluminum, lilac, high profile, $488. So yeah, different configurations for you guys. But yeah, I'd say this is probably one of the only boards in our hobby right now that lets you pick between OLED and LCD that has all these features and a temperature sensor. Can you guys think of any other board in our enthusiast community that has a temperature sensor? Any STM32? Yes, it is. Look at that. The Tenet has a temperature sensor. I think that's only like an OLED. Oh wait, it does. It has a... No, it does not. It reads the output from your computer, so it's not a temperature sensor. It's just reading what your computer is telling it. Zark says no. Oh, okay. I think we're talking about different layers of abstraction here, Zark. Yeah, we weren't necessarily talking about the capabilities of the microcontroller itself. Yeah, Tenet just tells you when your PC is too hot and about to explode. It just reads what your computer tells you. There we go. So yeah, that's the difference between the high profile and the low profile, I guess. I would pick the high profile. But yeah, this guy anywhere from $161 to $488, and estimated delivery time is Q3 of this year, 2023. So yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. We have 2 days before this expires. Next keyboard that is expiring February 1st. There you go. This is the Vault 35, February 1st. Let's see. For $185, you have your choice of Stormtrooper with a white Cerakote, graphite black Cerakote, or a raw polished aluminum. I guess it's not really showing it on screen, but there we go. That's the raw one. And the PCB supports quite a variety of different layouts, mainly on the bottom row. You can pick between white polypropylene, black ABS, or plateless. And do you need a Volt 35 PCB? Yes or no? So you've got an option there. Let's see. 11 unit wide, 30% mechanical keyboard kit for enthusiasts interested in a minimalist typing experience. Single piece aluminum HHKB style case, 2.5 degree typing angle, bottom mount style. Interesting. Is this just a novelty board? If you want it to be. There we go. Yes, there are people who legit use 40% and under, and they use it for work just like anyone else. Check it out, 155 at its lowest, all the way to 185. And expected delivery time of April 2023. I am a 60% and up user, so anything smaller than that I will struggle to use. I typed on a 40% for an entire month. I did manage to get stuff working, but it was not a pleasant experience. Not a pleasant experience, but doable. Here you go. So check it out. This guy expires on the 1st. 155 to 185. Okay, last but not the least, this is a board we talked about last week, which I thought had a very cool design on its weight. This is the Fossil, expiring on the 3rd. This one's probably the most expensive board we're talking about today. Anywhere from, yeah, if you go for the raw unfinished, you can get it as low as 570, but once you start picking some finishing here, it goes up to 610 bucks. You have your choice between a Winkey F12 or a Winkey F13, or a Winkeyless F13, and the weight. When it says carnivore and herbivore in black here, if you pick carnivore, they give you a little T-Rex right here. And then if you pick herbivore, you get what looks to be a Brontosaurus. And of course, if you don't like any of those designs, just go for the blank one. But yeah, up to $610. Expected delivery time of October 2023. Really like the Fossil, but too big for my limited dose real estate. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm happy to see that we now have boards that are boards in our custom community that are full-sized. I think I mentioned this last week too, that when this whole thing started, most of our boards were like 60s up to TKLs. Like 65% only really came out around 2017, 2018, but it was mainly like 60s and TKLs. A majority of mechanical keyboard users always want, like, or at least people who are trying to enter the custom scene are used to using a full-sized mechanical keyboard. So it's one of like the biggest obstacles for them to not get in. But now we've got this guy at 610, and of course Keychron makes one too, and quite a few others as well. Full sizes are definitely quite rare. I think before this one it was the Keychron, then there was like the Mountain one, the Mountain, was it C3 equals? I can't remember. People think they want full size until they realize they have to lube a full set of stabs. No, I think people want full size because that's what they know, you know, like you can't, no, you don't know what you don't know, right? So if you've never experienced something before, you don't know if you'll like it, right? And a majority of keyboards out there are full-sized. People's experience with smaller keyboards tend to fall in like a laptop form factor, which actually makes it smaller. So when people type on their laptops, their hands really are closer together. Yeah, that's like another reason why people might not want to use like a smaller board. But yeah, $610, probably the most expensive board that we're talking about today for ending goodbyes. Yeah, so those were only 3 boards expiring this week. Out of those 3, the Evo 70, the Volt 35, or the Fossil, which ones are you guys most interested in? Now, these are 3 different boards, each representing a different size category. Fossil, Fossil, Evo 70, Fossil, Fossil, Fossil. If it were me between these 3, like I said earlier, I'm pretty much 60 up to TKL. So the only board that would really be practical for me to use would be the Evo 70 R2. Plus, I'm very interested in the LCD versus OLED. You know, I'd probably put pictures of my cat on that. I wonder if you can like switch through all of the pictures, because I definitely have like a bunch of pictures of my cats just scrolling through that. See, someone redeemed Ask Me Anything. Dr. Doofin. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't actually know the answer to that. Alright, as far as I know, those are the only group buys that are expiring this week, but then again, I'll always find out at the end of the stream once we get to the audience group buy section. But yeah, let's move on to the next bit. Missed group buys. Oh wait, before we do that, I realized I forgot to mention it the last 2 streams, but if you were to buy everything I just talked about, everything from the IFK Magic the Gathering key set all the way till the Fossil, and if you really wanted to buy like every single kit in a key set, Artisan's Deathmats, and buy like the premium quality of like each keyboard, you're looking to spend $2,306. $2,306, and keep in mind that does not include any shipping, taxes, or customs fees. $2,306. Okay, now we can move to the missed group buys. Dr. Doofin says, where can I submit audience group buy? You can whisper it to me, but please wait till the end of the stream here. But yeah, our next set is missed group buys. You know, we did get a bunch of people sending me stuff last week, but we still missed a few things. One of them being a key set that ends on the 6th, actually, February 6th. Dr. Doofin, if you wouldn't mind holding your horses and waiting till the end of the stream so that I don't get confused with all the other messages I get. This is a set from Drop. It's the Benimate Mecha keycap set. Let's see, this one has a base pricing of $35. Yeah, super cheap set. And if you wanted to add other stuff like the add-on kit, that's $30, novelties for $25, and numpad kit for $20. All in all, that's only $110, and we have an estimated delivery date of April 3rd. So yeah, this kind of reminds me of the, which one was that again? The Taiki 1 key set with the really big legends. Not something I like, but I guess it does fit the mecha theme. Fit left side, you mean hold your cats. Yeah, hold your cats if you have them. If you have a cat, I expect everyone to be holding them when you watch my streams. See, Alchemist says fonts ugly. I absolutely agree with you, but you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? The Die Sub PBT. I assume Benimate is either the manufacturer or the designer. I'm not sure. Yeah, tap to space. What a... That's kind of cringe to me, to be honest. Tap to space. See, Afro sub-legends are funny. Afro sub... I can't even see. Oh, escape says exit. Okay. That's actually hard to read because all the letters are too scrunched up. Interesting. You know what? I actually like this space bar. This is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of a circuit board. But yeah, it's cheap. $35 for the base kit, and the base kit covers a standard TKL. Okay. Maybe not so great. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Expiring February 6th. Right, next set is also on drop. This one is the Cherry Flash Transparent. Yeah, this one is Cherry Flash Transparent. It is a collaboration between Buger and Gyeongmin. But check it out, $99 for a base keycap set. So full-size support with common layouts in between and split spacebar as well. That's really good. That's really good. You also have an Artisan keycap for $35 for $99. This is pretty unique. I think this is just a render, but if it looks like that, I think this is a pretty cool look. Yeah, if you guys look at the legends here, if you look at the alpha legends, you'll see that it's kind of slanted off to a bit. I see its artistic value. Let's just put it that way. Like, it looks cool to me. Might not necessarily be like my preference, especially not for $99. But I think this is a cool looking set. There's a photo in the discussions thing. Ooh, okay. Let's see. That actually looks ugly. I was hoping it would look more like the render, but you know, that's not really a common thing to happen. Look at that. Maybe if his stems were like black, then it would look better, but oof. Yeah, never mind. Cool idea, but in practice, not so much, is what I'd say. But yeah, if you guys are interested, this starts off at 99 bucks. When you buy all of the kits, and the artisan goes up to 134. Delivery time of May 10th, 2023. So yeah, we've just been talking about group buys, but sometimes group buys take forever. Good thing our keyboard community has expanded large enough that we now have a variety of vendors all over the world that have things in stock. I like to use a website called thoughtstock.com in order to look for all my in-stock needs. You know, if you had the time, I'd cover everything in stock, but that would be like 2 weeks worth of content back to back. So I'm only gonna cover 2 that I found very interesting. Or the very first one is the WTF60. If you guys have been around in the hobby for a while, you'll know that Clueboard first made this as an April Fool's joke, but now Keebio has taken over the same thing. Take a look at this, guys. From a first glance, it just looks like your regular 60%, but look at it. It is a mirrored 60. The backspace is on the top left. Everything is mirrored. Like, yeah, it's completely mirrored. You would have to retrain yourself. Here, let's expand that. Look at that, guys. Would you be able to type on that? I would not. I would absolutely screw it up. Meep says I need to pick that up. Cursed layout. Yeah, it started off as an April Fool's joke, but you know, your WPM will take a dive, but totally worth it for the memes. There we go. Oh, it's got breakout pads to like add RGB. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Looks like it's a typical tray mount PCB. Look at that. And how much is it? It is $45. So yeah, if you guys are trying to build something fun, something to show off at your next meetup, check it out. The WTF60, currently in stock at Keebio. And Keebio is actually one of my partners on this channel. So if you use discount code imthewiz, you'll get a small percentage off. The next board that I'd like to show off that is in stock is a board I've been eyeing for the longest time, just because the one I built on stream turned out so well, and I want one. I really do want one, but at the same time it is expensive, you know, and there are other stuff that I want to buy. The board I'm talking about is the Divinikey and TGR Tomo 75. This is, whew. You guys remember when this first went on group buy, I said that, you know, it's not the board for me because the layout is not exploded. So I was like, yeah, I'm sure it's a great board, just not for me. But I've recently learned that if it sounds good and it feels good to type on and it also looks good, my preference for layout starts to drop down to the bottom, you know? So yeah, but look at the price, guys. $475 to $515. That's pretty pricey, you know? Let's see, if I had to choose a color, I'd probably go with olive green or Titan gray, actually. And you can choose it with a bag or no bag, without Kaban or with Kaban. Very cool. Pickup available at Mekibo. Interesting. Do they have like a storefront, or do they just like meet you out back? But yeah, if you guys want to hear how the Tomo I built sounded like, it's on YouTube. Just type in like Mech Merlin Tomo 75. Like I said, unfortunately it's not mine, it was a customer's. But yeah, definitely love that board. I hope they meet you out back by the loading dock. Yeah, check it out, guys. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about starting group buys. We don't have, let's see. We actually have some pretty interesting ones. The very first one is starting on the 1st. There we go. This is the FRL 8084 for $200. Check it out. It is a no compromise hot swap VIA compatible 65 plus numpad layout. Let's see if we can get a bigger view of it. There we go. That is it. 65 with the numpad crunched up onto it. So think of a 96 key without an F row. Hence the FRL in its title. Yeah, check it out. For $200, you have case colors available: frosted clear, black, white, scarlet, and mint. You can add a bunch of extras as well. Let's see what's in the PCB. Standard 1.6mm PCB, hot swap, VIA support, USB Type-C and ESD protection because it uses probably the it's the AIO3C3 unified daughter board. Here, let's look at a few more pictures. This is a pretty interesting board for $200 and estimated delivery time of like June 2023. The frosted looks interesting. Oh, here we go. Supported layouts. You can do the long 7U or regular 6.25U, split backspace, stepped caps lock, but you can't make your numpad to all single 1U keys. That's the thing. Let's look at the PCB. It is using Kale hot swap sockets. There we go. Kale hot swap sockets. What else? Yeah, so yeah, this guy expires on the 1st, or starts on the 1st, I mean, for $200 for delivery June 2023. Alright, the next board. Next board is an interesting one. This is like an R2 of sorts. Here we go. This is the SP111. So this is another blind assassin design, but check it out, guys. It is a, how would I describe this? A split 75 with southpaw numpad. A split southpaw 75. Let's put it that way. Let's see, SP111 round 2. Let's see, a couple differences: shorter board height, different feet. Small updates all over the board. There we go. SP split southpaw special. The numbers from my username. That's why it's called 111. And here we go. Look at that. Layout support is as follows. Yes, you can do 1U all around for the numpad. Nice. Very cool. Good layout compatibility here. And look, indicator keys. Indicator lights on the top left there. Pretty nice. What do those actually look like on the board? Oh, they're not very visible. Let's see, we can look at other pictures as we go through. Timeline starts February 3rd at noon CST, ending on March 3rd. It is a $460 board, and apparently Alex Sodas will be doing a build stream on February 3rd. And there we go. I see those indicator LEDs. Very cool. Renders. Oh, that is beautiful. Got the lavender, the sea blue. Wow, that is a nice blue. Yeah, that is a very nice looking blue right there. I like that. But yeah, $460 starting on February 3rd. Estimated delivery Q3 2023, which is relatively quick. Here, let's look at some feet pics, as they say. Okay, that looks good. Nice. Similar blue to the Kage, yes. Next up is a board that, actually, I wasn't necessarily waiting for it to be rerun, but the fact that they're rerunning it with a southpaw layout makes me even the more curious. There we go. This is the WindX R2 starting on the 3rd. So yeah, this is going to be, this is going to be done in two batches. The first batch is going to be an in-stock sale that's actually already happening. I think it started on the 28th, and you have to go to their website. You have to go to Wind Studios' website in order to buy it. And if you don't do the in-stock sale, you can always participate in the group buy, and KFA is the US vendor for it. So now look at this. For $325, you have your choice between black, orange, red, blue, gray, silver, purple, E-white, E-pink, and E-blue. So look at that. I'm not seeing a yellow there, so I'm like, darn it. But then I already have a yellow wind, so, you know. Orange in Southpaw is a must buy, yeah. Okay, so a couple specs here. So the wired version is 325 and the Bluetooth version is 340, but comes with a 3000 milliamp per hour battery. So here, let's see if we can find other pictures. The top and lower case, cool. Yeah, they don't have yellow again. I would totally buy another yellow board, but you know, might as well show you the Wind X that I've got. Look at that. So I definitely would prefer having the numpad on the left. You know, just because I barely use the numpad and it does get in the way of my mousing hand. But overall, it's not that big of an annoyance. You know. Yeah, but definitely like it to be more smaller in a sense. Which is why I did eventually get a Wind X65. So maybe I'll get a Wind XR2. We'll see. 325 isn't too much for a board of this caliber. But here, let's go look at a couple more pictures here. Interesting, they now have logos there. Let's see, they did not have a logo on this guy. Let's see, oh yeah, that bottom looks more or less the same. Yeah, now they make the top color changeable. But no yellow, darn it. Let's see, bottom case, PVD black and brass. There you go. So the Bluetooth is going to be a hot swap PCB. Well, there are two hot swap PCBs, one for wired, one for Bluetooth. And then there's the wired soldered PCB, which you can change the layouts on as follows. I wonder if the contents of the R1 can fit in the R2 or like vice versa, or if you can like mix and match like both halves. Look at that, soldered, you can do it anyway. Interesting. Look at that, the orange looks really good. Orange top with light blue bottom would look very nice. The gaskets are tadpoles, okay. So I don't think that would mean you could mix and match R1 and R2. That's a very nice orange right there. Halfling Barista says it is beautiful. It is beautiful indeed. They got rid of the stab cutouts. Oh no. Well, to be fair, you know, they did advertise it as a you don't need to disassemble your board to change out the stab kind of. People didn't really talk about that. Only the plates are compatible. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, here, let me put away my Wind X's first. But yeah, overall, this guy is 325 at its lowest, all the way up to 340. Once you start getting like the E-white colors and all that, and once you do like Bluetooth. So yeah, this guy starts on the 3rd for the group buy, or currently ongoing in stock sale if you don't want to wait for the group buy. I like how like vendors have started doing that. That if you have the money right now and you're like an early bird of sorts, you can just buy the board and get it within 2 weeks, I guess. And then if you don't have the money, well, you can like wait for like a month right before the group buy ends and then buy it then. But yeah, as far as I know, these are the only 3 starting group buys. So once again, that is the FRL84, followed by the SP111, last but not the least, the Wind X R2. Out of these 3 boards, which ones are you guys most interested in? Wind X R2, SP111, Wind R2, Wind X R2 in orange Southpaw, Wind X Southpaw, orange Wind R2. Yeah. Cool. Wind X R2 says Aqua Dark. Sagiri says orange Wind R2 as well. Nice. Very cool. Oh, I just heard a cat meowing outside. Wind R2, there we go. You guys probably already know which one I would choose, but yeah, out of these three, the FRL84, the SP111, or the Wind X, I would choose the Wind X. And like what a lot of people are saying, I would go for the Southpaw layout because I already have the regular layout. In terms of color, while the orange is a nice color to me, I feel like I'm not sure it's the one I would pick, to be honest. I'd probably... Like, the orange is nice, it's just... I feel like it's too close to the yellow that I already have. So I'd probably go with the E-pink or the E-blue, actually. Here, these ones on the far right, E-pink or E-blue. So congratulations if you guys have not made it to the end of the stream before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. During this time, if you feel like I missed a group buy that is occurring this week, or starting or ending this week, anytime tonight, the 29th, all the way till February 4th, please kindly whisper me in chat the following information, a link to the group buy page, so I know what you're talking about, and so everyone else knows what you're talking about, some context, so I don't need to read through the entire page, start, end dates, and anything in particular you feel I need to pay attention to. So I will keep this open for the next couple minutes, and I'll see what people send me. And meanwhile, while I'm waiting for people to send me stuff, I am going to see which cat is meowing outside. Actually, I know which cat it is because each of my cats meow very differently. Okay. You guys don't usually see Sushi very often, but here we go. This is Sushi. Let me change. This is my first pet ever. Sushi is 2.5 years old. She is a Siberian forest cat, and she's very good. She's a really good cat. I love her very much. Can I give you a kiss? Come here. Let me give you a kiss. Oh my god, here. Go say hi. Say hello to everyone. Can you meow? Can you meow? She's exploring. You don't get to be in here very often, do you? Ooh, I see a couple people sending me stuff. I see a Nicolal and a halfling barista. Okay. Alright, I will grab the other cat once we get to a pause in the stream. Do you need to get her groomed? I do, actually. I usually get her nails trimmed, or I guess her claws trimmed, and then sometimes I get them to shave her butt, you know? Does she shed a lot? Yes, she does. You shed so much, don't you, Sushi? Okay. Alright. Let me put you away. We'll get the other cat next time. But here we go. Okay, let's see. The first one to send me stuff is Nicolal. There we go. The Keychron Q1 Pro. It's interesting that they're putting it on Kickstarter. Did they run out of money with all the boards that like they were creating? No clue if it counts. What do you mean by that? As long as it's starting or ending this week, it counts. They need 1K for manufacturing. Okay. See, so what makes it pro? That's my question. It's for better marketing. Yeah, that's true. Like, our community has been running group buys on like Geek Hack, you know, and like the vendors. So unless you're in tune with the community, you don't know that this is happening. The fact that it costs slightly more makes it pro. Nice. Okay. Yeah, if you guys have owned a Q1 before or a V1, it's pretty much the same thing, except this time it's going to be wireless. So that's good. Thank you very much, Nicolal. So added Bluetooth, 4000 mAh battery, default PC plate. Nice. New double shot KSA keycaps with white default case color. Okay. Meep, this is my other cat. This is Miso. Look at Miso. Your fur looks really good on camera, you know? Makes your fur like really bright. Yeah, this is Miso. She's a lot more docile than Sushi. She's also more naughty when it comes to like zoomies and all that. Here. So she likes being held like this. I just hold her like this most days. You love Miso's socks. I love her socks too. You just rock her like a little baby. Yeah, look at her. She's like, what's with all these lights, Dad? Look at that. Here, just come into the camera. Look at her face. Look at that cute face. Oh my gosh. Can you see meow? The eyes, I know, right? You know, this is supposed to be a group by news stream, not a cat stream. But yeah, these guys have my pride and joy. Look at them. Cat group by. Well, I did get them from a community member. One of our community members here in Seattle is a cat breeder. A Siberian forest cat breeder. So yeah. There we go. Focus. Oh yeah, my camera is set to human eye autofocus, not animal eye autofocus. Okay. Well, no one's really sending me stuff. Maybe I did good this week. Okay. Did you want to go? Did you want to go play with your sister again? Yep, no one's sending me stuff anymore. Alright, I'm gonna put you back, alright? Can I get a kiss? Anyway, it doesn't look like anyone is sending me stuff, so I think this is a good time to end the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This will be on YouTube Tuesday around 10 a.m. or so. But yeah, my next stream is going to be Wednesday. I will be building a customer's board. Finally, the board I was waiting for is finally arriving. So we'll be building that on Wednesday. Why Wednesdays when I usually build on Saturdays? Because I have gotten more active on unlike Saturdays now. So no more Saturday build streams for the time being. So we'll see. But yeah, hope you guys have a good start to your week, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye, everyone.